BVI family, good evening, good evening. You guys look awesome tonight. Love to see the turnout, love to see the support. Good evening to those listening on ZBVI Radio, those, of course, listening on Facebook, those, as Sandy mentioned, listening in Virgin Gorda, Anegada, Jos Van Dyke, and indeed around the world. Good evening again, everyone. I didn't forget you. Special good evening, buenas noches, mis dominicanos, familia, good evening to you all. Tonight, as an NDP at-large candidate, I am very pleased to support your very own Alvaro Maduro Keynes, who has represented you well before and is seeking to represent you again in the next House of Assembly. Ladies and gentlemen, this will not be difficult for Mrs. Maduro Keynes. She has a proven track record, one of unyielding commitment to the people of her district. In fact, a record of commitment to this country. Mrs. Maduro Keynes not only says she loves people, but shows how she does in so many ways. It goes without saying, she is totally devoted to her family. But beyond her family, she opens up her home, as we heard earlier, particularly to young people in her district. Long before Alvaro entered into the political arena, I personally experienced this for myself on a number of occasions when I visited her house to pick up food that she and her husband Emmett catered. Alvaro has committed her life, even before entering active politics, to helping the less fortunate in this society. So this is no show. This is the real deal. Kindness and love at its best. Ladies and gents, we know that she firmly believes in giving second and even third chances to people. Her commitment to helping those who are incarcerated, to seeing them treated well, and most importantly, to seeing them rejoining society as upright citizens is truly incredible and laudable. On top of that, Alvaro fights for her people. Don't cross her when it comes to looking out for her people of her district. I personally can stand here all night long and recount calls she has made to me over the past 8 years. She knows it's true. On behalf of her constituents regarding electricity matters. This is long before, this is during Irma and even after Irma. Give Alvaro a round of applause. But there's a fun side to this lady as well. She loves her culture. She loves her festival, and especially her queen shows. Finally, Alvaro is a very spiritual woman. Undoubtedly her most admirable quality. With all that, ladies and gentlemen, I could simply say that there is no contest when it comes to who you should give your vote and just take my seat. But along with Alvaro, I ask you to also elect our entire extraordinary at-large team. Chairman Myron Wee Walwin, Trevor Grant, Sandy Harrigan Underhill, and me, Henry O. Creque, so that District 6 and the whole territory will be better, stronger together. I offer myself as an at-large candidate on the new NDP's visionary, transformational, and proven slate of candidates to represent you in the 4th House of Assembly, commencing February 26, 2019. My people of the Virgin Islands, I am sure you will agree that the time has come for the Virgin Islands to be a more inclusionary democracy. All residents of this territory must be encouraged and permitted to participate in the management and decision-making process of our territory, especially on matters affecting your well-being. With that said, a new NDP government will seek to establish and reinvigorate a number of advisory councils where individuals from all sectors are selected, not only as think tanks, but also as watchdogs of and for the government. The councils will consist of persons from every district across this great territory, so that from Anegada to Joost van Dyke, everyone is included. They will be our eyes and ears on the ground, identifying issues, recommending solutions, and meeting with government officials at least once to twice per month. And as much as legally possible, the group will be privy to government recommendations, feedback, policies, and other matters that affect the people of the territory. In this way, we will cultivate and promote a much greater sense of unity and involvement among all our people. We must and will seek to put structures in place to eliminate feelings of fear, discrimination, and exclusion among all groups in this territory. Your new NDP government will build on the great works accomplished by our current government and do an even better job on delivering on our election season pledges. Promises made must be promises kept. Give us a chance to prove that we can and we will deliver for you. Then hold our hands to the fire. Hold us accountable to our word. I beg you to hold me accountable. Vote for me and hold me accountable for better retirement schemes and benefits for workers all across these islands. Easier access to home ownership for you and your families. Improved education and quality of lives for our children and adults with special needs. Vote for me and hold me accountable for telling our authentic and amazing story for us and our children. Then sharing that story with our visitors to these shores. Ensuring that adherence to law and order and respect for the rules of our society are the order of the day. Introducing sustainable waste management practices, and once and for all, getting rid of the unsightly piles of garbage in our communities. And the open air burning that ugly our beautiful environment. Vote for me and hold me accountable for reinstating our infrastructure greener, better, stronger, and more resilient than it ever was before. Vote for me and hold me accountable for more jobs and business opportunities in our expanding economy. District 6 residents, This will happen under an NDP government. Give us your vote and hold us accountable. Friends of the 6th District, what is emerging in this new BVI is an economy diversifying naturally. Tourism and financial services have stood steadfast for decades as our financial staples. Infrastructural construction and renewable energy are now emerging industries with the promise of tremendous opportunities for residents and businesses. Fishing and farming, which are in the DNA of our people and our islands, will grow to re-establish the BVI as a breadbasket of this region. Focusing on economic expansion is extremely relevant because without a growing source of funds, it will be impossible to execute the vision that this new NDP or any other party presents to you. Even more significantly, it is extremely important for you to be aware of how your economy is growing so that you can position yourself to best benefit from jobs, careers, and business opportunities in these new industries of our new BVI. Our people must be greater participants and greater beneficiaries of our primary industries. This NDP government therefore places top priority on human resource development. Your development, because whatever we do for you. So Zone 6, we need you. Your territory needs you to get up early in the morning on Monday, 25th February 2019 and head to the polls. Vote for the team with solid and realistic plans to grow our economy and, more importantly, to grow you, our people. Look for the family and vote for Alvaro Maduro Keynes and the whole of the NDP. The right team for the right time. The new NDP for the new BVI. We are better, stronger together. Thank you. Good night and God bless these beautiful Virgin Islands.